All right, for number 3, at first glance you may say, oh, this is going to be one of those conjugate ones. But remember, first step should always be direct substitution. If I put 3 in here on top, we're going to get 9 minus 9, which gives us 0. On the bottom, we get square root of 3 minus 3. That doesn't give us 0. So actually, in this case, direct substitution works. You may not think it at first, but we end up just getting 0. It's okay to have 0 on top as long as we don't have it on bottom. So if we have 0 divided by a number, doesn't matter what this comes out to, we're going to get 0. So the limit here is 0. So always look at direct substitution first. Here's another one. If we look at direct substitution, put 4 in here. Square root of 4 is 2 minus 2. We get 0 on top, 0 on bottom. Since this comes out to be 0 over 0, we know we need to try and do something else to evaluate the limit. And there's no factoring going on here. There's a square root. So this is one of those ones where we're going to multiply by the conjugate. So our conjugate in this case would be square root of x plus 2. We're going to do that on the top and on the bottom. So we end up limit as x approaches 4. On top, when we distribute these, this is like the difference of two squares. Square root of x times square root of x, that's just going to give us x. Square root of x times 2, we get 2 square root of x, but then here we get negative 2 square root of x. So those are going to cancel out, just like the difference of two squares any other time. But then we multiply negative 2 times 2, that gives us negative 4. So we're left with x minus 4 on top. Bottom, we're not going to bother distributing these because we have an x minus 4 on the bottom already, and that square root of x plus 2 is also down there. But that x minus 4 cancels. So now we're left with limit as x approaches 4 of 1, right, because that cancels out, but we have a 1 left over on top, all over square root of x plus 2. So these are what was making the 0 over 0 in our limit. Now that they're gone, we can use direct substitution. Put 4 in for x. We get 1 over square root of 4 plus 2, which just gives us 1/4.